Please get ready for a dictation of Part A of the Indian Railway Budget Speech 2016-17 delivered by Shri Suresh Prabhakar Prabhu on 25th February 2016. It is beginning from para 85 onwards. 5 seconds. Start. A high-speed passenger corridor from Ahmedabad to Mumbai is being undertaken with assistance from the government of Japan. A special purpose vehicle for implementing high-speed projects will be registered this month. The prime benefit of this project would be providing Indian Railways with technology advancements and new manufacturing capability, which would be leveraged for other areas of the existing network. We propose to invite FM radio stations for providing train-borne entertainment by installing PA systems in trains. Indian Railways bilingual on-board magazine Rail Bandhu, presently available in Shatabdi, Rajdhani and Duronto trains, would be extended to all reserved classes of travellers in all mail and express trains. We will also initiate publishing Rail Bandhu in all regional languages. Mumbai is the financial capital of India and needs a robust transport system. However, the suburban railway system, the lifeline of the city, is overstressed. In principle, approval has been received from Niti Aayog to move forward. We are working towards achieving the financial closure and an early award of tenders for 2 elevated suburban corridors. The corridor will be integrated with metro lines being planned by the state government for connecting existing international airport and proposed Navi Mumbai International Airport. We intend to raise all low-level platforms in Mumbai suburban stations in the ensuing financial year to address safety concerns on this account. In Kolkata, we have ongoing metro works of around 100 kilometers, which when completed would quadruple the installed capacity. I have resolved all issues relating to East-West corridor of Calcutta Metro, and I am happy to announce that phase 1 of this project would be completed by June 2018. We are working on the possibility of extending the East-West corridor by 5 kilometers. Delhi, our national capital, is under severe stress from rising pollution levels and can be provided relief by reviving the ring railway system comprising 21 stations. We will partner with the state government to develop this infrastructure. We intend to undertake a major program to build an integrated suburban ecosystem of Indian Railways by launching a new investment framework. Indian Railways would share equity contribution with the state governments and ensure cost neutrality on operations. We will come out with a detailed policy in this regard in the next 4 months. We intend to partner with the state governments of Gujarat, Telangana, and Tamil Nadu for developing suburban sections in Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, and Chennai, respectively, by developing innovative financial mechanisms. Bengaluru, the technology hub of the country, warrants a comprehensive suburban system. We will partner with state government in this endeavor. Similar structures and financing mechanisms will be created for Thiruvananthapuram, the capital of God's own country, Kerala. I appeal to the state governments to work towards staggering of office timings to reduce peak load on suburban traffic. The modal share of Indian Railway has been consistently declining over a long period of time. This trend has had a negative impact not only on the railways but on the entire economy. We are determined to reverse this slide. There are 3 solution sets for this issue: expanding the freight basket of Indian Railways, rationalizing the tariff structure, and building terminal capacity. The freight basket of Indian Railways is dominated by 10 bulk commodities which enjoy a share of around 88%. We need to look beyond these to expand our revenue base. A full-fledged market study is being undertaken and detailed supply and demand scenarios, service level and infrastructure requirements will be assessed so that an action plan to recapture that traffic through either containerization or new delivery models, for example, roll-on, roll-off, will be developed and implemented. Network capacity limitations do not allow us to run timetabled freight trains, but from this year we will start a timetabled freight container, parcel and special commodity trains on a pilot basis. Container sector would be opened to all traffic barring coal and specified mineral ores, and part loads would be permitted during the non-peak season. All existing terminals, sheds would be granted access to container traffic where considered feasible. The current tariff structure of Indian Railway has led to outpricing of our services in the freight market. A review of tariff policy will be undertaken to evolve a competitive rate structure vis-a-vis other modes, permit multi-point loading, unloading, and apply differentiated tariffs to increase utilization of alternate routes. The possibility of signing long-term tariff contracts with our key freight customers using predetermined price escalation principles will be explored, which would provide predictability of revenues to Indian Railways and of costs to our customers. Inadequacy of warehousing and transportation facilities is also one of the causes that keep potential customers away from the railways. In order to complete the chain of transportation, it is proposed to develop rail-side logistics parks and warehousing. These logistic parks and warehouses would be created in PPP mode to bring the required efficiency and investment, but also help attract greater traffic to the railways. Stop.